Hello, welcome everyone to the stream. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry there was no audio at the time. I was really multitasking a lot of things right now. I'm trying to keep tabs on what the situation that is going on in Colorado, because my girlfriend is there, and there's been confirmation of a tornado north of the Springs. So, welcome everybody to the stream. Of course, welcome all the moderators. Thank you for coming today. Benjamin Evans, TJ, Sue G, welcome to the live stream. I know you've been trying to get into these streams for a while. Been a while. Nice to see you here. And yeah, welcome everyone. Dan, Extreme Vocals, how you doing, my friend? As I said, I was really multitasking a lot of things at the time, starting up the stream, as well as still trying to keep in touch with Ricky, of course. And yeah, so now we have the tornado warnings in Pueblo. Most recent was just updated a few moments ago. Three very large supercells. Let's just have a quick look here. The infrared images. So, of course, very convective day. It was hot across the United States, southern United States. And of course, we've got daily evaporation from a very active winter. So there was a lot of snowpack on the Colorado mountains. We have a strong low pressure system right here heading into New Mexico. And you can see across this whole map, from west, south, east, and north, just very convective air. Look at these cells, two on the border with Kansas and Oklahoma, and one Colorado Springs right off the mountains there. Definitely have some rotation signatures here. You can almost see that it was a tornado from satellite imagery. Across western Texas and the Mexico border, large supercells running there as well, showing here a large low pressure center on the border, Texas and Mexico, trying to move northwest. So that's going to shift everything here right quick as it moves northwest. And things are going to heat up again as some Gulf air gets pumped into the United States. Not to mention, we have a low pressure center over Florida, downgraded tropical depression. And that's right, Dan. These extreme weather events will increase, unfortunately. You know, I recommend to see a movie that explains a lot of what's going on right now. It's called The Day After Tomorrow. And I think that what they showed in that movie is what is happening to our planet now. When I'm looking at these large low pressure centers, southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, they're the strongest, largest I've ever seen. And I've been following weather and satellite imagery for at least 20 years. As long as they've been providing it, I've been watching it. And I've been a sky watcher since I've been able to look up at it. And we're going through some really crazy times, and I'm so grateful to be here, to be able to do what I do, and I'm so grateful for all of you as well. Thank you, D.E.W crew, for your moderation, and welcome everybody to this stream. Don't forget to hit that like button and share if you like. But for the past 2 years, I've been warning that these events are going to happen. And over the past, actually, most recently, the last couple of weeks, we've seen a great change in jet streams in the Northern Hemisphere. Something that no mainstream media will talk about. They're only going to talk about the rapidly intensifying melting of the Arctic glaciers and how we are to blame for our carbon mess that we're dealing with on our planet. But what's really going on is a cycle, and this would be going on nonetheless, even if we were here or not. I think that we will see, that we will see. We're definitely keeping an eye on this situation in Colorado because my girlfriend is there. I'm just waiting for her to come into the stream so that I can know that she's okay. So again, oh, I have to reload that. Yeah, Twister's a great movie, but I'm telling you, if you watch The Day After Tomorrow, because what they show in that movie is the computer generated models of what our weather will be like in the future. And it's evident that that kind of stuff is happening right now. It is evident. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix the chat section here. Again, thank you for joining to the stream tonight. Appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for requesting me to be on here, my audio. So I know this is what really makes this channel, is what I talk about. So thanks again, everyone. What am I having for dinner? Actually, I'm probably going to have some mac and cheese, maybe with some tuna in it. Tuna casserole. There we go. I'm going to have tuna casserole. Hey, why are you yelling, Dan? I don't understand why you're yelling at me. I'm just kidding. You're all in capitals. So. Winter is bound to be crazy this season since this is crazy weather has started. And increased storms, increased weather in general. Winter is the next thing to be very worried about. It's true. It's true. We're going to get a taste of it this winter, and but by between 2020 and 2025, that's when we'll see the most drastic. And that is just around the corner, my friends, my family from around the world. God bless you all. Prayers for humanity, and thank you for watching. But we are going to witness quite possibly the coming mini ice age. Our governments know this. They're preparing for it. Those who are awake know this, and they're preparing for it. That includes myself. I'm trying to prepare for it as well. And in the future, I want to be self-sustainable. I want to be able to grow my own food and not have to rely on the system to survive, because the system will only let those who are a part of the system survive. So please Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, share with this channel with all your friends and family. Debbie R says, I hope not. I like it warm. Yeah, me too. I want to move to the equator, preferably not around a volcano. That's all I can say. But, you know, definitely the plans are to build into the side of a mountain and have a self-sustaining home, providing our own energy, providing our own water, and providing our own food, which is all we need in this life, which is all we need. And that's what I'm trying to promote here is self-sustainable living. And most of all, to stay aware and prepared to the extreme weather events that are increasing in populated areas. You know, and it's also due to the activity that we have, the activities that we do every day. That, yeah, I'm sure that we increase the intensity and the heat for these storms. But the outer weather, our magnetosphere, is the most powering weather. It doesn't really matter what's going on the surface of our Earth, except for the topography and the timing of the wind streams and jet streams. So there's a lot to it. We can't believe that we are the major cause of the carbon emission, or sorry, the severe weather increase, and that we are to blame. We also can't blame the government saying that they're creating it, trying to take us out, because if they really wanted to take us out, World War III would be here already. I mean, we're in the middle of it anyway, but there's a lot to it. There is a lot to it. And I thank everybody for joining this stream tonight. And I'm trying to spread some positive vibes and some prayers that my baby Ricky makes it home safe. She was just southeast of the storm as it was passing through the springs. So she needed to get back there. And I still haven't heard from her yet. So thoughts and prayers for Ricky to get home safe. Just waiting for her to get back into the stream now. Oh, your caps lock is broken? Okay, I was wondering, because I would have said something earlier, because it's always been caps. But that's good though, because you've always got the reports and they're urgent, so that's important. So that's okay, Dan. It's all good. I was just curious. Yeah, just curious, buddy. I know one person disliked this, eh? You know why? Because they're trolls. They're trolls from other channels. I'm not really sure. But if you look on a lot of my videos, there's only about 1 or 2, 3 dislikes. And those are people from other channels thinking that I'm a threat and that their dislike is really going to make a difference, which is pretty pathetic. But it is what it is. That's YouTube world. You end up dealing with that kind of bull poop. Because of the best. Thanks, Meow Boost. Meow Boost. Thank you. Yeah, trolls have no manners. They have no life. They have nothing else to do but troll channels. I'm a threat to stupidity. I guess, yeah. Thanks, Ben. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Dan says, thanks for the understanding. Hey, no problem. And Suji, I do. I do. Thank you. You know, there's, you know, oftentimes too, I'll get plugs from Mr. MB and Dutch Sits. So I'm sure that these trolls are coming from those two channels who feel that I am really a threat, which is not. I've been doing what I do for 2 years, and I don't feel that I'm a threat. Yeah, they do. They're childish. They do have nasty mouths. I've had to block. Uh, I think I don't know. I think I've only had to block about 8 users who continued to troll my channel until I hid their myself from you. That's right, Mr. Benjamin Evans. Mr. MB people come after you. They've already started hitting me up on Facebook. They're hitting up my comment sections with Mr. MB videos. So, yeah, yeah, that's all we do. That's all we do. Morning, like, and when I created my channel, I didn't even know who Mr. MB was. Okay, I'd never even seen or heard. I was watching Suspicious Observers and a whole bunch of other channels, but I hadn't even no idea who this guy was. And came out with my channel. I created my intro, and all of a sudden he came out with another intro to it. It was almost the same one. It was the generic one from the iMovie, and a lot of people said that I was copying him, which wasn't the case at all. Because if they actually look back to the dates when the videos were out, mine was there first. No, so yeah, yeah, yeah. I've had to block 2 people now on Facebook because of that. So and Mr. MB, he's cool, man. He's got some great content on there, and he does the same thing that I do. So I have no qualms with that. Let's get together. Let's support each other. Let's get the mics together and talk about weather. Hey, there's Crazy Renee. This is true. You have been a subscriber for a very long time. I started my channel 2 years ago, and I'm pretty sure you were one of the first 50 or 100 subscribers. So good to see you, Crazy Renee. How are how's life? How is life? Yeah, can't we all just love each other and get along and just stay aware and prepared together? Build communities, build friendships. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear life is busy. Yeah, Suji, I know it is so freaking ridiculous. See, and that's why, yeah, when you say that, it's stupid that fans run everything. Seriously, that's what it takes for big channels to succeed. Is their fans get together and they share. They share the videos, they share the content on their social medias everywhere. They have to get together and like do a share frenzy one day and just get it out on the internet. And that's how these channels get big like that. And I'm sure that there's even people going, hey, I'll pay you 10, $20 if you just share my stuff every day for a week. And you'd be surprised how much that does. Yes, I am keeping an eye on a chat room and mods. Dan, I have been. So I'm aware because some moderators are young as well. Okay, you have a good night, Meow. Yeah, and that's what I tried to say is that moderators, some are young, and this kid right here, Meow Boos, I met him a couple weeks ago, and I gave him an opportunity tonight to have a responsibility of moderation, but unfortunately, there is a mature audience in here, so we have to be somewhat mature in the comment section, Meow Boos. And smelling like farts is not the mature way of hanging out in the chat section. Definitely not on this channel. So yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So again, I'm still waiting for Ricky to get into the stream right now. Waiting patiently for a text or something, but still no contact. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's hilarious. Actually, you know what? You should be a mod anyway, Miss Crazy Renee, because you're one of the first 100. So welcome, Mama Do. Welcome to the Do crew. We'll call you Mama Do. TJ says I like to have a laugh. I'm young. Was born in '76. There you go. You only have one grandchild. I was born in '75, so I guess I'm young too. I'll take that. So only one tornado warning active. Colorado Springs, Northeast, Pueblo. That was 2 hours ago, updated an hour ago. Let's get a refresher here. (1981), eh? Oh yeah, even younger. I like it. Welcome to the Do crew. Crazy Renee says, "Yay! I shall rule with a just sword." I like it. Crazy Renee, you should check out her channel too. She's an actress. Very wonderful, beautiful actress. Check out her content. How are things going actually? What's new in your world with that, Miss Crazy Renee? Renee says, I dig the Do crew. It's a good crew. Oh, now I'm blushing. I'm actually working ET at a desk job right now. Oh, okay. I guess you get to be Granny Crew, a mangy compared to y'all. Suji. Uh, Granny Do, Mama Do, Mr. Do. Yeah, that's right, Benjamin. Forever young, Sue. Forever young. Gotta stay young and have fun. That's what my channel is all about too. Being aware and prepared, staying young and have fun. You know, most times the channel or the chat sections on my streams are pretty wild, very different and unique, and I always have such love to my friends and family in here. So again, thank you for joining me today. You know, I've got a smile on my face, even knowing I'm quite worried about my girlfriend who's in Colorado. Still haven't heard back from her yet. So yeah, in the beginning, I didn't have my audio going. I just had the chat section. So yeah, that's because I was multitasking a lot of things, still trying to keep in contact with Ricky. So we'll see. Thanks, Suji. Certainly, Dan. Send me a photo. Yeah, and if anybody wants to share photos, videos of weather from around them with the channel, that might, I could post it on my daily. If you would like to share it with me, hook up with me on Facebook. My name is Mike Milks, and there is a link in the description below. So yeah, check me out on Facebook, check me out on Twitter, Instagram. All of those are quick links right on my homepage. If you go back to the homepage on my YouTube channel, those links are there for you so that we can all connect. Storm cell near Colorado, Kansas border blowing up. Maybe storm. Yeah, maybe. Let's get a refresher here on the infrared satellites. After these messages, we'll be right back. Loading, loading, preloading. Yeah, I would love to just close the screen, but yeah, actually, yeah, let's close the screen. At least downsize it. Unfortunately, too, I lost my Doppler radar. Sometimes it just disappears. Yes. So yeah, you were talking about the cell heading into the Kansas border. See, definitely hitting a dry line ahead of it, straight south. Sharon Springs. So this is pretty cool too. This is new from Windy. They're putting out radar, infrared maps. They're pretty good looking. They even snap, crackle, pop with the lightning strikes. They show all the lightning strikes. Sorry, just getting text. It's not the person I was expecting. Yeah, sure. I'll show the video or show the photo. So this is the photo that Dan just sent me. Again, thanks for sharing and caring, everybody. Hope you've hit that like button already, and share it if you're on social media, any platform that you are on, please share it. Let's get this channel everywhere. Wow, look at that. That's pretty. Let's make that bigger. Well, that's a beautiful sunset, my friend. Yeah, see, you still got a lot of humidity left in the air. A lot of lift still for a sunset. This is a pretty cool image too. You shared this with me. Now that is a shadow, just so you know. The sun is setting over there, and there's a big cloud, towering cumulonimbus cloud, way in the distance. Behind that, behind this darker gray cloud, creating this shadow. Yeah, very cool, very nice captures. Loving the colors. Thanks for sharing, Dan. So again, look me up on Facebook, guys. My name is Mike Milks, right here. This is my homepage. This was my sunset a week ago. Friend me up. You can share photos, videos there. You can join a group from there as well. I've got the World Weather Hub. It's a quickly growing group, almost 200 members in 2 weeks. Got some pictures on here from Banff. Just recently went to Banff yesterday. Went on a 20-kilometer hike. These are my photos from Banff. So majestic, beautiful out there. Mountains moving every which way. Simply amazing. Look at that. Just walk for miles. I'm going to be releasing a video on my travel vlog to Banff. So stay tuned to that as well. Stay tuned to D.E.W. I'll be releasing that tomorrow probably because I need to get rid of all the space that it takes up. But again, friend me up on Facebook, guys. Thanks for sharing, Dan. Still waiting for Ricky to show up here. I grow more worried by the minute. Although I fear not, I still worry. Because she was out taking pictures of the storm southeast of it as it was forming. It seems to have dissipated now, but there's still a very strong cell on the border here. Let's have a quick look at it. Watching this one here. Look at all the storms popping off in South Carolina, North Carolina. Or sorry, what am I talking about? Alabama, what I'm talking about. Kansas, Texas, Huge supercells popping off. Very convective day across the United States. Also watching, see this huge rotation here in the Gulf of Mexico? There's still a very large low pressure center right here. I'm telling you, and it's going to be a sneaky little devil here really soon and make a big time mess in Texas. So stay aware and prepared, Texas and Mexico. You're going to be seeing these extreme weather events continue every day. Just look at these storms as they run off the mountains. Just a crazy convective day. And thanks for joining the stream today, everybody. Much love to you all. Thoughts and prayers to everybody being affected by extreme weather events from around the world. Hello, Dr. Fox 2000. Welcome to the stream. New Jersey recently, a couple of tornadoes, which aren't so common here. That's right, Crazy Renee. Extreme weather events have increased around the world, especially in areas that don't normally see these extreme weather events. For instance, tornadoes, cyclones. You know, there are countries now that are being bashed by weekly cyclones, like last year in Oman, Sea of Oman, and Yucatan Peninsula. Oh, around the world, some crazy sky pictures unfolding everywhere. And you can tell, you know, I've been really observing the cloud tops this year. And it really appears to me that our collapsed magnetosphere is not allowing these storms to get as high as they used to. They're topping off at maybe 1,000 feet lower than they used to. These large supercells used to grow to 30,000 feet, 10 kilometers high. So, you know, there are more and more signs around the world that are pointing to our collapsed magnetosphere due to low solar activity. Hey, thanks, Dan, for joining tonight. Says he's off. And yeah, I will message you, my friend. Definitely. So it looks like the storms have dissipated throughout the springs. Still a few lightning strikes, but there was confirmation in the northwest of the Colorado Springs. There's still a little bit of rotation continuing. I don't have a recent Doppler radar. This is as close a radar that we have, thanks to windy.com. The storm has since moved southeast of Fountain quickly, but there is still a rotation on the backside here, sparking up another storm west of the Springs. Cripple Creek, up on Cripple Creek. Big storm there. Yeah, the border with Kansas here. Holy smokes, look at all the lightning strikes. Yeah, hitting that dry line, man. A lot of dry heat lightning this year as well. The increased lightning strikes around the world are another sign. We are on the verge of a grand solar minimum due to low solar activity, meaning lower sunspot numbers, and less cosmic activity penetrating our atmosphere. Therefore, our collapsed magnetosphere, which is not getting as much cosmic rays, has collapsed. But now, because it's not getting as much cosmic rays, when the cosmic rays do come, they're penetrating again, and they're going to start filling up our atmosphere again with these charged particles. And it's going to follow our magnetic field lines. It's going to follow our fault lines, because that is the ultimate magnetic connection to everything on our planet, is our fault lines, and of course the North and South Pole. And when I am reporting on the large low pressure systems that are spinning in the southern hemisphere, I'm looking at the northern hemisphere now. Let's have a look at NASA Worldview recently. So this is today. And this is overlooking Europe, Western Europe. This looks like a hurricane. This sheer size of it. Very strong signature of a low pressure system. Right above it, northwest of it, large one here, south of Greenland. And then there's this beast here over Russia. Now this thing spans half of Russia. And there's another one here, another low pressure system here, huge. And then we've got the large weather maker here in China, Mongolian mountains, Tibetan plateau. Are you ready? Because now that all of those fires in Russia have produced all this carbon and smoke, it's now being sucked up into this large low pressure system here over China, man-made, largest weather modification station in the world. Look at all this smoke. Look at these fires burning in Russia. The smoke extends all the way to Kazakhstan. Finally, I just got the text. Thank you so much, Ricky. You are here. Just got a text. She was home. So thank you to everybody, your thoughts and prayers and your positivity, keeping me sane throughout waiting to find out if my baby's going to make it home. Thank you again. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you, Renee, for everything, and welcome to the D.E.W crew. You have a great night. We'll see you next time. We're going to start streaming every Wednesday night, consistently. Weird Weather Wednesday is going to be back. Weird Weather Wednesday with the World Weather Warriors. That's right. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but I started a stream back when I started this channel, and I was doing a weekly stream called Weird Weather Wednesday with the World Weather Warriors. It was pretty cool. I want to thank everybody for joining. Hopefully you can join me this Wednesday as I go live, 8 p.m. Central Time. Join me and the Weird Weather Warriors and the Weather Lovers. Okay, we'll see you Wednesday. Thanks for joining, Renee. I'll be right back. I am right back. Welcome, Master. Welcome to the stream. Saying hello. And welcome, Agnieszka Kotorska. Hello. So I just wanted to let everybody know, let the mods know, of course. We've been waiting to hear back from Ricky. I've heard back from her now. She is safe and home. So again, thanks for your prayers. So what do you think of this NASA worldview, guys? Back to what I was saying, large low pressure systems developing across the planet, weather modification going on in the northern hemisphere, unfathomable sized low pressure systems in the South Atlantic. Like, look at the size of this thing. It's bigger than Australia. And that's what I'm noticing, is that these multiple low pressure systems are eating up more low pressure systems and not dissipating. They're getting stronger. Signatures of almost a hurricane force winds here. In complete antipode to that, we have this one here, which kind of resembles a hurricane about to hit Dublin and the United Kingdom. So again, it's hard to say that these things have come to fruition now, just even in the 2 years that I've been reporting. But it has dramatically increased, and the signs are more evident that something drastic has happened to our jet streams, our magnetic fields, and it's going to disrupt a lot of things around the planet, especially agriculture, when it comes to growing our food for the world. Growing seasons have changed. Zoning has changed due to these increased extreme weather events. Watch out, Gulf of Mexico. There's a large low pressure system hiding in the Gulf, and the next 24 hours should be very interesting, especially in Florida, as you see these pop-up thunderstorms across the panhandle throughout the day. Surface level winds coming from the north. And with our increased volcanic events from around the world as well, it's documented that they are increasing. Get a refresh here. Oh, there we go. We got some new imagery. All right. So look at the Atlantic here. Most times we should be seeing hurricanes along the equator. Right now, we haven't seen a thing. But it looks like there's one trying to start right here, low pressure center. I've been watching that. It developed over Nigeria and has sustained itself over the continent. And that's what most of the time creates hurricanes, is when a low pressure develops in Africa and hits the ocean and is able to move forward, then it's strong enough, it will. So I've been watching that. So I do have probably about a 30% chance of this one here developing later next week. But other than that, we have to still watch this weird southern push of low pressure energies coming out of the Central America and into the Gulf. we've just got these weird jet streams now across the planet, especially in the northern hemisphere. And this line of storms from this large low pressure center, which brought, all the extreme weather across the plains this last week, is huge. Brings a line of storms all the way down to Texas as that cold front swept all the way to Florida, which is crazy. I've never seen our planet do that. And it's getting weird, everybody, and it's happening quickly. So stay aware and prepared, everyone, because we might not know until it's too late. So if we're aware and prepared, the more aware and prepared we are, the better. Let's have a quick look at our earthquakes too. I haven't uploaded a video in 3 days. I really need a break. There's a lot going on, and I went to Banff. So yeah, I want to welcome everybody back. The dew is back. Daily dew back up tomorrow morning. But this is the last 6 hours for earthquakes from around the world. We've seen an increase in activity in Japan. Large 5.7 there today. Let's get to the last 24 hours. So this is the last 24 hours for earthquakes. Deep earthquakes, Mongolia, Tajikistan. As well, we had sizable earthquakes, Indonesia, 5.0, 5.2, Krakatoa. And Krakatoa did have an update of a new eruption. So Krakatoa is actively erupting. Deep earthquake here, Papua New Guinea, 127 kilometer depth. As well, 5.0 in Panama. Definite increase in the Caribbean. Seeing a bunch of 3s now instead of 2s, 4.2 as well. As well, California moving up into Washington, Cascadia subduction zone. So this is the last 24 hours for earthquakes. Let's have a look at the last 7 days. Oh my, look at this. So still tons of movement on our volcanic front lines across Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand. Massive movement happening across those plates. Very deep earthquakes. This large deep earthquake yesterday, 6.0 in Japan. A lot more earthquakes here as well in Hawaii this past week. That's the last 7 days for earthquakes, guys. That is your earthquake update brought to you by Meteor Mike with Morning Dew. Daily events worldwide. Posting my severe weather analysis and disaster alerts from around the world. So I like to keep humanity aware and prepared. Increasing weather events, as well as increasing volcanic and earthquake events. This is true. I don't even know how many people are in here right now, but again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Still waiting for Ricky to come in and say hello. Yeah, there's been a lot of lives lost the last couple of years due to earthquakes as well. You know, it hasn't just been this year for earthquakes. You know, especially in North America, there's been a large increase, but you know, the increase in fatalities is starting to make a point as well. Let's look at the last. Let's get the earthquakes. List of earthquakes here. So all of 2018, all of last year, we had 14,586 earthquakes ranging 4.0 magnitude and greater. 1 8.0, 16 7.0s, and 117 6.0 and greater. So let's go to 2019 now. And we're halfway there with the numbers, but the increase in sixes, we're almost already at the 117 mark, which has been an average about 130 for the past 10 years. So the increase in sixes, the increase in sevens as well. I do think that we could be in for another 8.0 or greater. Mexico. Because come September and October, we do have some pretty astrological events happening. So stay aware and prepared. Stay tuned to Morning Dew to find out more information on that. I appreciate the mods just hanging out in here, chatting amongst each other. It's great. You've got a great conversation going on in there. I'll just leave you guys to it. You know, I'm following though, just so you know. And there's Miss Vicky Spence. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I'm glad you made it home safe. I was actually quite worried because I was watching that thing move east, started to move east, and I thought that where I was looking at those paint mines that you said where you were, it looked like it was moving towards there. So it looked like if you had to go home, you had to head right into it. How was the drive? How was the drive? Did you drive right into the storm? Yes, I was quite worried. So yeah, 4 hours ago, just reported it's 5.7 in Japan. That was just after we had some volcanic activity in the Asasan volcano, as well the Era volcano. So it got pretty bad, eh, baby? And how was it in your neighborhood? How's your home front? How is everybody? Everybody safe and good? You guys get hail? Yeah, the tornado warning's since been lifted. Yeah, no more tornado warnings. They have dropped. Yeah, Ricky, I was quite worried. So, I kind of explained what was going on, and I let them know that your phone died. So, I was quite worried because you were heading right into the storm. Yeah, it's nice now, isn't it? Betcha. But that storm's going to keep roaring south. The one on the border looks like it's going to eat it up. Yeah, thanks all my moderators for hanging out in here today. Thanks for everybody joining the stream. Tracking these severe weather events daily is it's a lot to do, and I had to take a couple of days off, so I'm really happy for your loyalty and support. I'm not able to get videos up every day right now. I need to work as well, so it's tough. It's tough to do. I'm always watching though, just so you know. Wow, tornado touchdown just close from your house. Holy crap. It was more east of your house. Huh. Wow. Crazy convective day, baby. Tell you. That's okay. I understand. Multitasking. Yeah, so the satellite imagery here has changed with windy. It's still got rotation, but it doesn't have lift anymore. It's lost its lift. Yeah. Yeah, it's still rolling. Atmospheric event across Mexico, all of western, the whole coastline of Mexico. Look at this storm tear up the coastline. And then all these form here. Wow. I'll have some photos and videos to share on Facebook from Mexico tomorrow. Guadalajara, Sonora. Thanks everybody for joining the stream today. Please look forward to my morning dew daily tomorrow. And please stay safe, stay aware, and prepared. Thanks everybody for joining the stream today. I'm going to sign off now. I wanted to share these warnings as well as the imagery and a couple messages. Of course, if Ricky likes, I can keep the stream going, but I'd like to talk personally now. So thanks again for everybody watching, and stay safe, aware, prepared, stay young, and have fun, and get your morning dew. Bye bye.